What if a planet just 40 light years away could hold one of the biggest clues in our search for another Earth? Meet TRAPPIST-1e, a real exoplanet remarkably close to Earth in size, orbiting a small red dwarf star. What makes it fascinating is its location. It lies within the star's habitable zone, the region where, under the right atmospheric conditions, liquid water could potentially exist. But there's a huge catch. We still don't know whether TRAPPIST-1e actually has a suitable atmosphere, or whether liquid water exists on its surface. Scientists are using powerful telescopes, including the James Webb Space Telescope, to search for clues. So this world could be promising, or it could be completely different from Earth. And that leaves us with one incredible question. If TRAPPIST-1e has the right atmosphere, could liquid water be hiding on its surface? What if we found an Earth-sized world in the right place for liquid water, but had no idea what was happening on its surface? This is TOI-700d. Discovered through NASA's TESS mission, this exoplanet is slightly larger than Earth and orbits a cool red dwarf star. Its location places it within the system's potentially habitable zone. But remember, habitable zone does not mean habitable planet. Scientists have not confirmed an Earth-like atmosphere, oceans, or life on TOI-700d. Still, its size, orbit, and location make it an important target for studying distant terrestrial worlds. And then comes the surprising part. TOI-700d isn't alone. Another Earth-sized world is orbiting the same star. Its name? TOI-700e. Two Earth-sized worlds orbiting the same star. How strange can another planetary system get? This is TOI-700e, a confirmed terrestrial exoplanet, approximately 95% of Earth's radius. And it shares the same planetary system as TOI-700d. TOI-700e completes an orbit around its star in roughly 27.8 days, and its location is considered within the system's habitable zone region. But once again, science demands caution. We don't know whether it has an Earth-like atmosphere. We don't know whether it has oceans. And there is no confirmed evidence of life. What makes it exciting is the opportunity to compare two relatively Earth-sized worlds around the same star. Because if both planets formed in the same system, why did they become different worlds? And which one, if either, could have conditions more favorable for life? But the next planet may be even more unusual. What if the best place to search for life doesn't look like Earth at all? Meet LHS 1140b. This world is much larger than Earth, with a radius about 1.73 times Earth's. And scientists are particularly interested in what may be happening beneath its surface. Some models suggest LHS 1140b could be a water-rich world. But don't mistake a scientific model for a confirmed discovery. We have not directly seen a giant ocean covering this planet. Instead, researchers are investigating whether its mass, size, and composition could be consistent with a world containing large amounts of water. Imagine that. A distant planet, larger than Earth, orbiting a red dwarf, potentially holding conditions completely unlike anything in our solar system. And this leads to the biggest question of all. could life exist on a world that looks nothing like Earth? We don't know yet. But that's exactly why scientists keep looking.